Hey y'all, my name is Alexandra Barlow and today I will be informing you on the topic of canine heart disease and the importance of heartworm preventative in dogs. Now, many people who own a dog do not administer any form of heartworm preventative. It is very important to prevent heartworms in dogs. Without prevention, they can become infected with heartworm disease and then their health and well-being will begin to decline. It may be impossible or very expensive to get their health back into good condition. Now, the most obvious reason why it's important to administer preventative is to prevent infection of heartworm disease. The Heartworm Society website states that heartworm disease is transmitted by mosquitoes. When a dog is bitten by an infected mosquito, a heartworm baby or larva is deposited on the surface or under the first few layers of the skin. In the next few months, that baby will begin to develop into an adult. Now, if heartworm preventative is being given, it will be killed before it can reach adulthood and become dangerous. Heartworm preventative will not kill adult heartworms, only the babies. And it is important to use a form of preventative that is veterinarian approved for the particular dog it's being given to. The reason for this is because some forms can actually kill a dog with an existing case of heartworm disease. Also, even a slight overdose of some of the drugs can be fatal and cause liver damage. Now, you're probably wondering why it's so important to prevent heartworm disease. What makes it so dangerous? Ron Hines, DVM PhD, states that heartworms clog up the arteries in the heart and cause the heart to have to work harder in order to circulate the blood throughout the body. Now, eventually, the heart will enlarge and fail due to the overwork. And in the most severe cases of heartworm disease, an event called cable syndrome can occur. Mark Kittleson, DVM PhD, states that cable syndrome is a severe presentation of heartworm disease, and the only way that a dog will survive cable syndrome is to have the worms manually removed through the jugular vein. And even after that surgery, the mortality rate is very low, as you can imagine. Now, you're probably wondering what can be done for a dog with heartworm disease. Heartworm disease is treated by a series of injections, and following each injection, the dog will have to be confined for about a month. This is because as the heartworms die, pieces of them break off and migrate to the lungs, and they can cause blood clots if the heart rate gets too high, so their exercise has to be restricted. Another way that some people deal with heartworm disease is something called the slow kill method. And in the slow kill method, just the monthly doses of preventative are given to prevent any additional heartworms from accumulating in the body. The existing worms will continue to do damage. And the FDA website states that the lifespan of an adult heartworm in a dog is 5 to 7 years. So that's 5 to 7 years of additional damage. Now, I hope everyone has an increased understanding of canine heart disease and why it's so important to administer preventative in dogs. It is a vital part of pet ownership and should come hand in hand with the decision to own a dog.